In my last lecture, I proved some identities, but in that lecture, I didn't say anything about identities. So the question is, what is an identity? An identity is a relation between two algebraic expressions with an equal sign in between them, in which the variables can take any values at random. We have already proved in previous lecture that 4ab is equal to a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. These are two algebraic expressions with an equal sign in between them, and it is true for all values of a and b. So it is an identity. Now look, if we write 4a square is equal to a, these two are also algebraic expressions with an equal sign in between them, but it is not true for all values of a. It is only true for a equal to 0 and a equal to 1 by 4. So it is true only for some definite values of a. So it is not an identity. It is called an equation. It is an identity, but it is an equation. In this lecture, I will solve some problems of exercise 12.1 of chapter 12 of your textbook, and the remainings will be left for you. The square of p plus q plus r plus s is p plus q plus r plus s whole square. Now let p plus q equal to a and r plus s is equal to b. So this is of the form a plus b whole square. We are familiar with this identity. It is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now put the value of a and b. So it becomes p plus q whole square, as the value of a is p plus q, plus 2 into p plus q into r plus s, as the value of b is r plus s, and here b square, that is r plus s whole square. Now it is also of the form a plus b whole square, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square plus 2 into r plus s is multiplied by p, that is pr plus ps, plus r plus s is multiplied by q, that is qr plus qs. This is of the form a plus b whole square, so it is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So it is equal to p square plus 2pq plus q square plus 2pr plus 2ps plus 2qr plus 2qs. pr plus ps plus qr plus qs is multiplied by 2. So the result is this, plus r square plus 2rs plus s square. This is the square of p plus q plus r plus s. Now we rearrange this result. This is equal to p square plus q square plus r square plus s square. p square plus q square plus r square plus s square plus 2pq plus 2pr plus 2ps plus 2qr plus 2qs plus 2rs. In the second problem, we are asked to find the value of 102 square. We will use the identity a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square to find the value of this. 102 can be written as 100 plus 2. So 102 square is equal to 100 plus 2 whole square. Look, this is of the form a plus b whole square. So it can be written as a square plus 2 into a into b plus b square. 100 square, that is 10,000, plus 2 into 100 into 2, that is 400, plus 2 square, that is 4. 10,000 plus 400 plus 4, that is 10,404. This is the square of 102. We used this identity to find the square of 102. This is the result. Now look at the third question. We are asked here to find the square of 2x by 3 minus 3y by 4. That is 2x by 3 minus 3y by 4 whole square. Look, this is of the form a minus b whole square. So a minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. This identity will be used here. It is of the form a minus b whole square. So a square, that is 2x by 3 whole square minus 2ab, that is 2 into 2x by 3 into 3y by 4 plus b square, that is 3y by 4 whole square. Look here, 2 square is equal to 4 x square by 3 square, that is 9, minus 2, 4. So here it is 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. Here xy remains, plus 3 square, that is 9 y square by 4 square, that is 16. This is the square of 2x minus 3 minus 3y by 4. Look at question number 4. We are asked to find the value of 3m cube minus 4n cube whole square. It is of the form a minus b whole square, where a is equal to 3m cube and b is equal to 4n cube. So a minus b whole square, that is a square minus 2ab plus b square. This identity will be used here. It is a minus b whole square, so a square, that is 3m cube whole square, minus 2ab, that is 2 into 3 m cube into 4n cube, plus b square, that is 4n cube whole square. 3 square is equal to 9, n cube whole square, that is n to the power 6, minus 3 is multiplied by 2, that is 6, 6 is multiplied by 4, that is 24, m cube, n cube, plus 4 square, that is 16, n cube whole square, that is n to the power 6. This is the result. Now let us be familiar with a mathematical phrase, perfect square. An algebraic expression is called a perfect square if it can be expressed as the square of another algebraic expression. For instance, a square minus 2ab plus b square. This algebraic expression can be expressed as the square of a minus b. This is an algebraic expression. It can be expressed as the square of a minus b. Here a minus b is another algebraic expression. So it is a perfect square. Do you know the meaning of a plus minus b? These are two mathematical expressions. One is a plus b, another is a minus b. Sometimes we write two mathematical expressions together. So here there are two mathematical expressions. One is a plus b, another is a minus b. We know the identity a square plus b square has two forms. One is a plus b whole square minus 2ab, and another is a minus b whole square plus 2ab. These two forms can be written together as a plus b whole square minus 2ab and a minus b whole square plus 2ab. These two forms sometimes we write like this. Read the question. Here we are asked to find the value of k for which c square plus ck plus 1 by 9 is a perfect square. We rewrite this as c square plus 1 by 9 plus ck. 1 by 9 can be written as 1 by 3 whole square plus ck. Look at this part. This is of the form a square plus b square. This part is of the form a square plus b square. So it can be written as a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Again, it can be written as a minus b whole square plus 2ab. We can write this together as a plus b whole square minus 2ab and a minus b whole square plus 2ab. For this upper sign, we will take the upper sign, and for the lower sign, we will take the lower sign. So, c square plus 1 by 3 whole square can be written as c plus 1 by 3 whole square minus 2 into c into 1 by 3, or c minus 1 by 3 whole square plus 2 into c into 1 by 3. This secant remains. This is equal to c plus minus 1 by 3 whole square minus plus 2 by 3 c plus ck. Now look at this part. C is present in both terms. So this can be rewritten as c plus minus 1 by 3 whole square plus c into k minus plus 2 by 3. Now look at this. C square plus ck plus 1 by 9 will be a perfect square if this part is 0. C square plus ck plus 1 by 9 will be a perfect square if this part is 0. So taking this part is equal to 0, that is c into k minus plus 2 by 3 equal to 0. K minus plus 2 by 3 is equal to 0. That is k equal to plus minus 2 by 3. This is the answer. Now look here, we did not take c as 0. C can take any values. For any value of c and for these two values of k, this will be a perfect square. Read the question above. We are asked here to simplify 2q minus 3z whole square minus 2 into 2q minus 3z into q minus 3z plus q minus 3z whole square. This is of the form a square minus 2ab plus b square. This is of the form a square minus 2ab plus b square, where a is equal to 2q minus 3z and b is equal to q minus 3z. So it is of the form a square minus 2ab plus b square. So it can be written as a minus b whole square. So it is equal to a, that is 2q minus 3z minus b, that is q minus 3z whole square, a minus b whole square. It is equal to 2q minus 3z minus q plus 3z whole square minus 3z plus 3z. 2q minus q, that is q square. This is the simplified result. Read the question above carefully. In the first part, 64 minus 16 by p plus 1 by p square is said to express as a perfect square. So look, 64 can be written as 8 square. We can write it 2 into 8 into 1 by p, and it can be written as 1 by p whole square. Now look, this is of the form a square minus 2ab plus b square, where a is equal to 8, b is equal to 1 by p. So this is equal to a minus b whole square. So it can be written as 8 minus 1 by p whole square. So it is expressed as a perfect square. Now we are asked to find the value for p equal to minus 1. So here we put p equal to minus 1, that is 1 by minus 1 whole square, as p equal to minus 1. So it becomes 8 plus 1 whole square, that is 9 square, that is 81. This and these are the two results.